Salam keluarga Malaysia, hello and good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Paul and you're watching Updates at Noon, making the headlines today. Samira, 2 teenagers freed in Cradle Fund CEO murder trial. And state governments urge to cooperate with federal to attract investments. Shah Alam High Court today acquitted Samira Muzaffar and 2 teenagers from a charge of murdering her husband, Cradle Fund Chief Executive Officer Nazrin Hassan 4 years ago. Judge Dato Abdul Karim Abdul Rahman said there were no elements of prima facie proven against the trio. They were acquitted of the charges under Section 302 of the Penal Code, read together with Section 34 of the same law, carrying the mandatory death sentence. Dato Abdul Karim said the trio were discharged without having to enter their defense. Samira, 47, and 2 teenagers, as well as an Indonesian woman, Eka Wahyu Lestari, who is still at large, were charged with the murder of Nazrin at their home in Mutiara Damansara between 11:30 p.m. on 13 June 2018 and 4 a.m. the following day. The prosecution closed its case last 14 February after calling 57 witnesses. State governments are urged to work with the federal government to streamline and upgrade infrastructure as well as the development of zones and industrial parks in their respective states. Senior Minister of International Trade and Industry, Dato Sri Muhammad Azmin Ali, said the effort was to attract new investments from abroad to the states in an effort to benefit the people.
Pendekatan kita adalah untuk membawa pelaburan ke semua negeri, ya. Tetapi pada masa yang sama kita tidak mahu ada kesenjangan pertumbuhan ekonomi yang hanya tertumpu di Lembah Kelang ataupun negeri-negeri tertentu sahaja. Kita juga mahu negeri-negeri di Pantai Timur, negeri-negeri di Sabah dan Sarawak juga mendapat nikmat pembangunan. Sebab itu kita mahu kerajaan-kerajaan negeri juga untuk menjalin kerjasama dengan pihak persekutuan supaya kita dapat memperkemaskan dan menaik taraf infrastruktur dan juga pembangunan zon-zon perindustrian dan taman-taman perindustrian supaya dapat menarik pelaburan-pelaburan baru ke negeri-negeri yang berkenaan. Ya, pada tahun lepas kita menyaksikan Kedah mencatatkan satu prestasi yang luar biasa dan ini akan memberikan peluang kepada anak-anak Kedah untuk mendapat pekerjaan. Mereka tidak lagi perlu berhijrah ke negeri ataupun ke daerah lain.
He added MITI also did the same thing the previous year, which was an investment from South Korea in the Kota Kinabalu Industrial Park, which provided employment opportunities for Sabahans to get quality jobs. An Ocean Infinity top executive held a meeting with Transport Minister Dato Sri Dr. V. Kasyong in Putrajaya as the marine robotics company shared its readiness to resume the search operation for the ill-fated Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 based on a no-cure, no-fee deal. In a Facebook post, Dato Sri Dr. V said he had a meeting with Ocean Infinity Chief Executive Officer Oliver Plunkett and representatives of the next of kin of MH370 victims at his office, where Plunkett gave an update on the company's latest advances in technology, human talent and capabilities compared to 5 years ago. The minister said Plunkett shared Ocean Infinity readiness to resume the search operation of MH370 plane based on a no-cure, no-fee deal, whereby payment is made only if the company finds the wreckage. Dato Sri Dr. V said he had instructed his ministry's officers to obtain further information from Ocean Infinity for deliberation before consulting on further decisions with the governments of Australia and China. He also said it was reiterated in the meeting that there must be new credible evidence before it could proceed with another search operation. On the 8th of March 2014, the Malaysian Airlines aircraft MH370 with 239 people on board left Kuala Lumpur International Airport for Beijing, but vanished from the radar screen about 2 hours after its departure. Since then, several countries had launched large-scale search operations in the southern Indian Ocean, but found no plane nor wreckage. A retiree in Johor Bahru was cheated of 652,500 ringgit by a man claiming to be a police officer who accused him of taking prohibited medicines and being involved in money laundering. Johor Commercial Crime Investigation Department Chief ACP Amran Majusin said the Macau Scam Syndicate member had threatened the 68-year-old victim that his bank account would be investigated and audited because of this. In a statement, ACP Amran said the victim was also told that there was a High Court order compelling him to cooperate with the police and to transfer all his money into a given account for investigation purposes. Without making any checks, the victim then transferred his savings via 22 transactions between 11th May and the 5th of June this year to a local bank account given by the man. The victim only realized he had been cheated after he told his son about the matter. The case is being investigated under Section 420 of the Penal Code. On a lighter note, the Kedah Veterinary Department unveiled new durian varieties known as D216 J Sparrow and D217 Jerai, which were planted at a durian orchard in Kampung Ketapang, Sungai Tok Pawang, Bedong. State Agriculture and Food Industries Chairman Dato Azman Nasruddin said the durian clones would be new products for durian aficionados in the country.
Dan ini adalah satu produk baru pilihan kepada rakyat Malaysia, kepada penggemar durian. Jadi kita sudah lama beberapa tahun ini hanya kenal beberapa variety terkenal, iaitu D200 duri hitam dan juga 197 Musang King. Dan hari ini Kedah kita nak menawarkan variety baru yang saya yakin juga akan menjadi permintaan yang baik kepada penggemar durian. Yang pertama,
among the characteristics of the J Sparrow durian is that the main color of the flesh is light yellow-brown with a moderate aroma, while the main color of the flesh of durian jerai is light yellow and it has a strong aroma with a medium rough texture and a strong creamy taste. At present, there are 7 J Sparrow durian trees planted with another 10 for the jerai variety. The J Sparrow is being sold at between 35 ringgit and 45 ringgit per kilogram, and the Jerai variant at 20 ringgit to 35 ringgit per kilogram. National track cyclist Muhammad Fadil Muhammad Zonis won the silver medal in the men's 1 kilometer time trial at the Asian Track Cycling Championships in New Delhi, India. The race, which took place at the Indira Gandhi Sports Complex Velodrome, saw Muhammad Fadil record a time of 1 minute 1.639 seconds. Yuta Obara of Japan won the event, while the host country's Ronaldo Singh light on jump grabbed the bronze. Meanwhile, Nurul Izzah Izzati Mohammad Azri, who won the 500-meter time trial event at the championships, failed to keep up the momentum as she was eliminated in the quarterfinals of the women's individual sprint event. Nurul Izzah lost 2-1 to Park Ji-hye of South Korea, while another national representative, Anis Amira Rosidi, also lost with the same result to South Korean Cho Sun-yong. And that concludes today's edition of Updates at Noon. In our top stories, Samira, 2 teenagers freed in Cradle Fund CEO murder trial. Do join us for the news at 10, coming up at 10 p.m. on RTM's news channel. Till then, I'm Brendan Paul. Thanks for tuning in and take care.